Hey, this is Tom Cox of Cummins Engineering. Hey, I just wanted to show you this new tool in ORD that I really like, really appreciate. I know it can be a challenge to learn this new software, but when you see some of these new tools, I think it really makes it worth its while. So in any case here, we've got an intersection that we're looking to model. Of course, as you know, these intersections can be difficult to come up with in intersection elevation plan. So anyway, let's just take a look at one quadrant. And the way we're going to do that is, and I've already done the first couple steps, so let me just show you a couple of these new tools. So I know that I would want this line right here profiled, and I need this edge of pavement down here profiled, right? And then the tricky part's always connecting the two. So in ORD, under element profiles, we've got this tool here. It's called profile by slope from element. And the way that it works, and in this case, this edge line was already profiled because that's where I'm tying into existing. So I just keyed in a -4% slope, and then all I had to do is go up here and I clicked on that line. I said I want to profile it. I clicked on the other line and it projected a 4% to that single line. And then I come down here and I did the same thing. You know, of course, down here, the alignment's already profiled. We can look at that down below in the profile view. And so because I've got that profile, then I can just project the slope over to my edge of pavement. And again, I just use that same tool. And then when I was finished, all I did was just complexed those horizontal elements together. And so then I end up with this one line that's complexed. So now when we open up our model, you see what you would expect. And that is the profile of those lines to be established on each side of the curve. But the tricky part is always getting in that curve. You know, occasionally you've got a situation where it's simple enough you can just go with a straight line profile between the two, but most of the times not. Many times you have curb and gutter and you have to identify that, you know, location for the inlet. Anyway, this is what I want to get to. I want to show you this tool because this was the tricky part. There's this new tool under complex geometry called profile reverse transition. And the way that it works is very simple. You just select that back tangent, accept 0 offset, accept that forward tangent, snap to the point that you want to tie into, come back here, again, snap to that point, and one last time I'm going to snap. There we go. And then trim and extend both ends. And there it is. That's a really nice transition. I can select it, and then on the fly I can adjust these intelligent elements by just, you know, selecting any of these attributes. Okay, so now that I've got that established, now the next thing that I would do is complex that profile. And I do that with this tool right here, Profile Complex. And then I accept it. And so now all those separate lines are one profile. And now when I select that profile, all I have to do is make it the active profile. And then immediately you see that line show up in 3D. So like you always hear about this new software, you do it in 3D. No, you do it in 2D, you get the 3D for free. So anyway, that's a nice new tool I like. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks.